Ah, I'm not in shot. Maybe that's a sign I should get closer. Hello, hello. We are back. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash again. Blue Meridian, Critivo, Fmod. There we go. It's been a long time since I did this. Okay, so hello, my Kahais. Hope you're all doing well. I'm your host, Tyranno Senpai, and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. So, I've done a couple builds in the past, since the last game we did. But there's been a recent development. New creatures have been added, and of course, I'm actually now working legit on an actual park this time around. Like I'm not screwing around. I'm actually trying to build some stuff. So please don't crash. I'm watching the playback like a hawk because I can't trust this thing anymore. Okay. So, I kind of spoiled it a little bit. But today, we're gonna start off by taking a look at the park so far. So what I've done. So this is the entrance. Obviously, this is like a prefab. It's already here, ready to go as soon as you build the park. And over here on the side, let's try to go first person if we can. This is the best I can do, unfortunately. Here we have a storage shed, and of course the sort of creation lab, which I'm looking forward to the day when we can finally get rid of grass underneath buildings without having to put down another terrain. And look at the incredible details on this. Like, look at this. 12,000 volts. High voltage current do not touch. Like, the detail and work on this is incredible. Look at the buttons. I didn't notice this before. I never really bothered to take a closer look at some of this stuff. We're just gonna go further along. I fenced this off because this is like forbidden for guests. Then of course go here and whoop. This is where the magic happens. It's completely empty inside, but I'm assuming this is where the dinosaurs would come out. Okay. And this is completely off limits to guests, so you guys are getting a total VIP experience here. We also have a couple wind turbines here, to power up the park. We believe in clean energy here in Tyranno's Park. And then, of course, we're greeted with the obligatory marble Tyrannosaurus statue. These I placed down. I don't know if these are going to come to the game, but this is meant to be an Arthropleura. It's pretty cool. I honestly didn't think they were going to add statues of these, like metal statues, into the game. And, of course, I had them mirrored here. So, you can walk around them. Obviously, these aren't life-size. They're way too big. But, these are pretty cool. Of course, guests can climb up here. I don't know why this pavilion is here. Maybe it's like get a view of something from the air, which is essentially the entire park. As far as that, is that a volcano, by the way? Is that like a Mount Saibo for this island? I don't know. Here we have some solar panels. Once again, we believe in that the clean green energy. And the ticket booths. And this is the one thing I love about this game. Look at this. Look at this. You can actually read the text. Hi, Luz the Dinosaur. Welcome. We hope you had a wonderful stay in the park. Please leave your feedback at our main desk. Alternatively, leave a review on our website. See ya. Look at this. Like, you can't make it out, but they actually have, like, written out details, like, on a website or something like that. That's cool. The developers didn't have to go this hard with, like, freaking details, but this is insane. And this is like an indie game. This is like absolutely insane. And of course we have some yellow lights. I mean, maybe we'll do like a day or night of this. Also, the game's been paused, so I apologize for that. And now we're just gonna go this way. Well, actually, no. We'll go straight forward this for now. This is where we're gonna see, you know, the guests first look at the dinosaurs. And the first ones you will see on this tour are microraptors. Aren't they adorable? See this one here, about to climb that tree. And I did custom make the border around this enclosure. Like, for those of you who don't know, you can like have like a cage aviary in this. But I decided, you know, to keep it open, but put like a fence around, made from some wooden planks. Look at these guys; these are awesome. And yes, these guys do fly. So if we follow this guy around, whoopee! There he goes, and he should be making a comeback. There he goes. And yeah, they even got like a little birdhouse for them to stay in. Really cute. And of course they have a feeder. Of course, like, the exhibit creatures don't really have that many animations. But that's eventually going to change later down the line. And we have 20 of these microraptors. We have 10 there, 10 there. 10 females and 10 males. 5 of each in each exhibit. So there's the statistics. I really like the flowers of this. Look at that. And of course, you know, we have some benches here with some orchids and some palms and whatever. I'm so proud of these. I made these planters. I made like these little gardens because like I love playing around with the foliage and stuff like that. And look at that. That turned out so nice. And this one too. But and the thing is, like, they're both different. These are two totally different like builds that I did. And of course, if you come over here, we have like a little information board on the Microraptor, but I can't read a lick of what it says, unfortunately. Then we go over here. We have some Archaeopteryx. So, I just got a baby. Lenores. I don't know what that is, unfortunately. And here are the Archaeopteryx. Really cute, and they are sexually dimorphic. So this one over here is a male. Tell by the blue. Leopard gecko. Okay, that makes sense. Those are cute. Yeah, we got males and females in this enclosure too. I'm trying to find a female. It's auto-corrected. Wow. They're really hard to spot, apparently. The females are being very elusive. Oh, wait, no. I think we found a couple. Right here. Cool. No, oh, wait, no. These are dudes, too. Where are the females? Maybe over here in this enclosure. Well, I'll have better luck. I don't know. Is there even anything in this one? Oh no, I never put anything down in here. Oops. Okay, there we go. There we go.
This is an Archaeopteryx. Its fossil was one of the most important scientific discoveries ever made. Not only was it the first feathered dinosaur found, but we now know its colours were mostly black and white, much like a magpie.
So yes, Nigel Marvin, in case you guys wanted to hear his sweet, sweet words. There's a female right there. You can see like her dark brown colors right there. That's pretty awesome. Then let's get back to human level. Alongside that, we also have our first Psittacosaurus habitat. And I have no idea why this is a problem, but for some reason, everyone gets crowded over here, and I could have sworn I fixed it the last time I played the game. So I don't know why this is a constant issue. Like devs, I understand that you try to make the guests unable to physically move through each other, but this is ridiculous! Anyway, here's the first of our Psittacosauruses. I believe there are 2 in this enclosure. Here's one. Really cute little guy. Eating out of the frozen block of fruit. Here's the other one. Oh, I know, there's 3. There's 3 of them in here. Oh, look at them go. Whee! Here we have some insect feeders as well, because they also like to eat bugs. And, yeah. Hello, Amanda Beelman. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, here we have, one of our 3 Psittacosaurs in this enclosure. Note how I say in this enclosure. There's actually a lot more Psittacosaurus in this park. And here's another one. This one is actually by himself. And I called him Grumpy. Because he looks like a grump. I mean, look at that face. He looks like a grump. Yeah, sorry, Amanda Beelman. There is a 20-second stream delay. So, if you don't hear me react right away, it's because there is a 20-second delay. I keep it on, to keep me from being stream sniped or whatever. Okay, here we have Grump. And over here was I think the 5th habitat I built after the Archaeopteryx and the Microraptors. And it's the Dryosaur habitat. And I put a lot of effort into making this little shelter for them. Aren't they cute? Look at that. I was so happy to see that they could get in here. Not so happy to find out that they could climb up on it. I mean, obviously that's been fixed, so that's no longer an issue. Yeah, I provided them bedding. I gave them some pumpkins. I gave them some, plants and things like that. Just to lighten the mood, make it feel more homey. The only problem I have with this building is actually the dinosaurs, because look, this one's tail is raised up. But as soon as it comes onto, an actual ground, the tail levels out. And I don't know why that's an issue. I love how floofy they are, too. Look at that. I have to go. Oh, well, that was short. Okay, see ya. But yeah, ever since, they put in, the desert, biome stuff, I have been in love with the textures and the sand that they put in here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. And you can tell I put a lot of effort into this. Look at these tiny little shrubs I put down, everywhere. I try to make sure that a lot of the habitat, even if there's a lot of foliage, that I try to put down some. Oh, look at you! You're playing in the dirt. This animal must be protected at all costs. But anyway, I put down these little bits of vegetation, to keep the enclosures from looking barren. Here we go. We got some guys. I don't know if they're eating out of the feeder or if they're plucking at the ground. It looks like they're grazing, so there's the answer to that. And although I have pooping turned off, I do have, the dung beetle thing, just for aesthetic sake. Look at them, they're so cute. I also love their haircut. Look at that poofy fro. It's adorable, really. And one of the things you'll find that's like a common theme is I like to put rocks around my ponds and stuff like that. You know, make it seem like there is some natural sort of barriers going on here. It's obviously artificial, but still. So, right next to the Dryosaur habitat is our third and final Psittacosaurus exhibit. And again, I kind of went a little crazy with this one as well. With the desert stuff. Another thing you'll find is that I try to keep the vegetation level with the creatures that are living in them. So that's why there's only like short trees in this habitat. So like, you know, I don't know. It kind of looks better this way, you know, with these smaller dinosaurs. And they're so cute. Look at that. It appears though that one is missing. And this is unfortunately a common thing that happens, at least in my game. I don't know if anyone else has had this issue. But there are some people that have had dinosaurs escape. Well, look at that.
Coelophysis is without a doubt the most iconic dinosaur of the Triassic period. Just like how many Hollywood icons have left their handprints behind in concrete at the famous Chinese theatre, many fossilised footprints, known as grelata, have been attributed to Coelophysis. It must have been quite a celebrity back in the day.
I mean, you see what I mean? This is the issue I have to deal with every time I come to this game. Like, I have to constantly put dinosaurs back in their enclosure because they apparently go through the fences. I don't know why. And the thing is, like, it's select species too that have this problem. Get back in there, bugger you. I don't know how the hell you got all the way over there. Now, is there anyone else out of containment? Nope, that appears to be everyone. So yes, the number one thing I want the devs to fix, or, well, a couple things that I want the devs to fix. Stop the animals from randomly getting out of their enclosures. And also, like, make the guests not get stuck on each other. Like, that shouldn't be a tall order to ask, right? But yes, I love what I've done with the Psittacosaurus habitat here. And also, apparently I'm not missing one. There is actually two of them in here. And here we have the Bronto Burger, which is massive. And look at this. This is another detail I love. You can actually read the font of this. The Bronto Burger, the Metasaurus. I'm not sure what that middle one is because it's too blurry. But look at that. That's insane. And then, of course, you know, fire pit and all that. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. There's a sneak peek of, like, you know, things to come later down the line. But right now, let's get back to her. We also have our Apato apparel, where you can get some lovely, lovely clothes. Hoping we can get some more modular pieces for this kind of stuff. We got, you know, T-Rex, Smilodons, the logo here. It's really nice. Also, is it me or do I hear chomping? Oh, I didn't realize there's a dressing room back here. Okay. We're learning. And then we have our next enclosure, which is the Protoceratops. We have 3 of them in here, 1 male and 2 females, and they are awesome. Look at that. I mean, they're phasing through each other, but still, I think these are pretty cool dinosaurs. Look at them. Graceful creatures. Really wish they'd stop phasing through each other, though. I also had a little fun putting down cacti. You can see one here. You can see two more over here. You know, filling in the cracks between the rocks. I got 3 over here. And I got 3 over here. Make it come to life a little bit. Now, where's the other one? I know there's one more. Ah, there you are. Hey, buddy. You're awesome. And this is a paddock I actually built for one of the newer dinosaurs released in the game, the Solidosaurus. Which is a name that's almost impossible to pronounce. We have 4 of them in this enclosure. And look at them. They're so cool looking. Also a very obscure dinosaur, especially one to add like completely out of nowhere into the game. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about it. Now we're just gonna... Originally I thought these guys would be happy in like a desert biome, but no, it turns out Solidosaurus actually prefer to be in, you know, in coastal and wetland environments. Who would have guessed that, you know, out of the 3 dinosaurs that were released, this would be the one that wouldn't be in the desert biome. We have another one. I love the bright reds of these guys. And you just quickly walk back down, didn't you? Give the time to get up. And we go all the way around over this way. And this is our biggest habitat so far. This is for our Camarasaurus herd. I think we have 7, maybe 8. I don't remember. All I know is that we have a crap ton of them, and they are huge. Huge monsters. You can just, you know, find a good one. Obviously, this is one of 3 habitats that's going to include these Camarasaurs, because in this park, I'm going to be including every species. Not just every genus, but every species of the dinosaur in the game. So, Supremus, Lentus, and Grandis, the 3 species of Camarasaur in the game, are going to be a part of this park. That's why we saw the 3 Psittacosaurus earlier. But I would like to save the smallest of the Camarasaurs for the Brachiosaurus habitat. And when Stegosaurus inevitably comes out, I would love to place some here if that's possible. Yeah, also, there's this little viewing gallery I built, which also doubles as like a shelter, but the guests never use it, and I don't know why. It's connected to a path, quite obviously, but it just won't work for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a super jump. Yeah! Or not. Just go right through the glass. And take a look at our sauropods. So let's try to get down to a human eye level with this guy. So in this enclosure, we have 2 males, and the rest of them are females, which I imagine would be, you know, kind of what we would expect in a habitat like this. A few males and a lot of females. Look at the size of this beast. I'm assuming this is like at eye level for a human, and look at that. He's huge. Imagine looking up at this giant. Oh my god. And the feet, too, are really big. There we go. Live on, buddy. Also, one of the fun things I added to this enclosure was I also added, like, boundaries by the water. You know, just to get a little bit creative with, like, fences and stuff like that without using them in enclosure, like as barriers for enclosures. And here we have another one. I'm trying, like, there are two males in here, and I can't forget. I forget what one of them looks like, but I know the other is like a very dark gray. So kinda like this guy actually. Look at him, big boy, really big boy. Oh, and it's sleeping. Look at that. What a graceful giant. Like Evolution 2, this game kind of needs, like, first person. It's like, I would love to get an idea of just how big these animals are. Because, like, Evolution is pretty good, but their dinosaurs are not scientifically accurate. I'd love to know how this game would look in first person. Look at the size of that. If this is, like, as close to first person as we can get. Up to the sky. Freaking huge. Try not to get squished. It's walking with dinosaurs. Don't step on me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when Diplodocus gets added to this. Got another big sauropod. Oh, and I think there's one more hiding here. Yep, there she is. I'm assuming it's she. Most of the males are like on this side. Both the males normally hanging around that side of the habitat. Yeah, she's sleeping too. And then, of course, we go past the Camarasaurus habitat. And this was the last habitat I actually built so far. And it's for a huge herd of Styracosaurus. I was hoping to have a bigger enclosure for them, you know, because these guys do get on with Parasaurolophus and Lambeosaurus. But unfortunately, this habitat just won't be enough for Parasaurs. So the Styracosaurs have their own little enclosure. Here we have our two males. The rest of them here are female. This habitat is kind of, I feel like it might need a little bit more work. I mean, because I added as much sparse vegetation as I possibly could. That's a new animation. And I also, you know, put down some rocks and things like that. And I tried editing the terrain a little bit to make it less flat, stuff like that. And I love the colors of these Styracosaurs. They're so beautiful. They're beautiful creatures. I would love to see an animation of these guys like rubbing their horns on trees. That'd be pretty cool. This is something I'm pretty proud of making. I made my own little waterfall. My own little water feature for them. I only wish it came with appropriate sound effects too. Yeah, this is their home, and they are loving it. They are living the dream. And you can see where the terrain really comes to life around here on this part. And of course, they got their little hard shelter over here. We have another Apato apparel here, and this is like basically where this side of the park actually ends. Like, we could go all the way over here, but the only thing you'll see, for now anyway, is like the start of this area. I don't know if we're going to build on this side though or not, just yet. I mean, there might be other stuff I might want to do for them. Look at that. Doesn't get much better than, oh, look at you. What are you doing, sir? Or ma'am? We don't tolerate the gender bias. Oh, I'm not going to use a short individual. Let me scale up a little bit. There we go. Here we have our Giganto shop. So, like, you know, to look for. Oh, I'm apparently too tall now. To look for some awesome merch such as ammonites, hooks, some skulls here of T-Rex and mammoths, a statue of an Ankylosaurus, some plushies, a picture, a raptor claw. I'm assuming that's reference to Jurassic Park. They even have like a card swiper or whatever it is, and like a printer for the receipts. I wonder if there's anything on the computers. Nah, not that much, just the logo. Ah, missed opportunity there. You could have done something with that. There's another book, Dynamite. And I'm assuming the photo compendium is like supposed to be like photos you would find of like all the animals here. We also had masks, we have kites, hats, mugs. Got some more over here. And of course some amazingly detailed Tyrannosaurus model kits, for those who want to paint. And of course we have a T-Rex shop, a T-Rex cafe. No one is manning the desks, so I'm quite curious what's going on here. And again, you can read the text. It's very blurred out, but you can very distinctly tell that they actually put writing on that. Hand cleaner. They have like dishes that are unwashed. They have coffee mugs, cups. I never really looked at these shops like in such detail before, and it's really astounding. And of course, there are sandwiches that are $1.50. Huh. That's actually a pretty good price for a sandwich. And we got 50-cent muffins and $1.50 donuts or bagels. I'm not sure. It's the same deal on the outside. We got some straws. The detail work in this is insane. They even have like a little clock. I'm not sure if it works though. Tables. Yes. Really awesome. Now, we will exit the building and go around the Camarasaurus habitat. Never mind the path glitches there. And let's run. Yeah, a lot of the sides around the Camarasaurus habitat are very barren, but that is, something to change. Then we go past the Solidosaurus, and here we have our first mammals on the tour. Smilodon. And we have, I think, 2 or 3 cats here. I think it's 2. They look really cool. Look at that. Awesome looking felines. I'm looking forward to when we get grassland like biomes, so I can like chuck all the grass I want in here. They also have, a cave here where they can sleep in, as well as a dead pumpkin. And over here is our current largest theropod dinosaurs, the Dilophosaurus. And there are quite a few in here. Turns out I made this habitat a bit too big for them, so I ended up making more to fill up the space. Aren't they amazing? Look at that. Dangerous murder birds, these things are. Much bigger than the ones you would see in Jurassic Park, for sure. Look at that. Yeah, I also went a little crazy with the desert decorating here too as well. Let's see, where are the others? I know there's a couple. I see two more over there. Is there anyone hiding here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. There's one. Walking right this way. Awesome. Here's another one who was just sleeping just a moment ago. I love the bright purple. It looks fantastic on these guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, the other skins look pretty good, but this is like my top pick for the Dilophosaurus skin. Oh, a little scritchy scratch. Bad the tree is blocking the way. And the male in this habitat, I named Dennis for obvious reasons. And then we move on to this habitat. We have our second and only other mammal in the park so far, the Coeliodonta, or woolly rhino. And we have 3 of them, and they all seem to like to hang out at around this spot. I don't really like making alpine habitats. I feel like they're too, I don't know, too bland, or maybe I just don't like get much use of them. But once you add like, you know, temperate and stuff like that, it looks much nicer than it does before. Yeah, they have all this. And for the final habitat, and also one of the major causes of escapes here in this park, are our Coelophysis gang. And we have several. I mean several of them. I'm actually astounded at how many you can actually have in one enclosure, especially with how small this one is. They are gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, they're kind of the reason, the way they look is kind of the reason why I chose them in the thumbnail, because they look beautiful. Like, these are some of the best restorations. This is like one of the best restorations of Coelophysis I think I've ever seen, like a very long time. Oh, flying right by a pilot ship. Yes, you're reppy. You're reppy. I'm kind of hoping I see one do like a special animation at some point. There's an animation these guys do where they chase their tails like a dog. There's one sleeping over here. Now she's awake. I'm assuming it's a she. Is it? Yes, it is. Fern. Okay, Fern, are you going to be the one to do it for us? Will you show us? Will you give us the spinny spin? Oh, yes, she is. Look at that. Whee! Good girl. Good girl, Fern. Oh, the lag. I mean, as cool as these guys are, I really wish they'd stop breaking out of the enclosure. Like, it drives me nuts every time. And I wish this would stop being an issue. Like, come on, guys. Move out of the way. I don't know why this part of the park is so congested. But, yeah. That's pretty much the park thus far. I mean, also there are vending machines here. Look at that. Whee. Ooh, imagine seeing that through the glass. Living the dream, buddy. And of course we have a toilet. And this is a prefab that I found on Steam Workshop, and it looks fantastic. Look at that. Look at this. This is just the outside. And it's got tables with plants. It's got the Bronto Burger. The whole thing is like a giant T-Rex skeleton. But wait till you see the inside. Look what they've done. Look what I really wish I could remember off the top of my head who made this But it looks fantastic. Look at these. Look at this planter. This is all custom built. You have a Bronto burger with a number 12. It looks like an actual restaurant in here. Look at this. Look at this madness. They even put like some sweets in here too, because there's a smiley sweet tooth here. And a T-Rex cafe. Oh my god. They even have like little barriers for guests. They have trash cans. They have a long table here. Another one here. Bathrooms along the side. And look at this. They even built like an interior for like supplies and shit. And then planters. Oh my god. And like the water pipes. This guy did a stellar job. I wish I was this creative. Look at these planters, yo. And like the skeleton, like the bones of the skeleton have like support structures on them. And like lights too. This is incredible work. There's even like, they even made a gate. They made a gate. Look at this nonsense. This is madness. The people in the Steam Workshop are truly gifted at this crap. But yeah. That is essentially my entire park so far. This is what I have accomplished in the last several months. I mean, the build itself is like 20 plus hours old. So I've been working on this for almost a whole, so in real time, this is almost a whole day of work. And the fog is rolling. Did I put weather on? Yeah, I did. And now, let's do a little bit of some day-night cycle action. I want to show you guys what this park looks like in the dark. Look at this. It looks so pretty in the night. Look at that. I really wish these guests would go away. It's like a mob. Oh no, we have a runaway. Again. Bubbles, what the hell? You know, you guys have proved to be a lot more trouble than you're worth. Get in. Anyone else? No? Good. Behave. Jeez. Yeah, I love the way the park looks in the dark. With all these different lights and stuff. Nicely done. Wait, hold on. Some of these lights actually don't look right. Hold on. Indirect lighting. Okay, let's see if that changed it. Nah, not really. Come on. There is a way around this. There we go. I fixed it. Now it's orange. I saw him like, don't worry, Mr. Buck Rex. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, this is a crazy looking park. Oh yeah, also I didn't show you like what was right here in the middle. So this is, here's another bathroom over here. I really wish I could take credit for making the, actually no. Can I? Yeah, I can. I made this. I made this here. Believe it or not. Which is crazy. I remember making the fence, but jeez. How long ago was it since I built this one? And here we have, benches with some plants, just hanging around, doing whatever. We have a Tiny's fast food, which I'm assuming is meant to be Electitidium. And again, we have some signs here. Mega deals. Yep. We have drinks. We have like red solo cups. We have a placemat. Again, look at that. Look at those burgers. And pizza too! Marco, if you're watching this, remember, I'm pandering to you. I always like to watch your vids with eating chips. While eating chips or with me eating chips? Because if you mean with me eating chips, I'm glad you managed to find enjoyment in me doing the one-chip challenge. Because that was torture. I'm never doing that again. Period. I don't care how many subscribers I get. I'm not putting myself through that crap again. And yeah, I actually made they have these shells for buildings now. So I have this arid one here, because it's right next to the Dilophosaurus habitat. And there's another one here, which is an Apato Peril, just to grab some quick gifts. Excuse me. Another garden over here, which I did not really put much effort in, if I'm totally real. And this is another prefab I found while eating chips. Okay. I was about to say, because I did videos eating chips. Pizza. So I did videos eating chips. Oh, Marco, I told you about this. This is the recreation of the J-Pog resting area as best as the guy could do it. So we have the green umbrellas. We have the wooden floors. There's even a dinosaur statue here. Right in the middle. And vending machines. This guy really put a lot of work into building this. Holy crap. I mean, it's not a Velociraptor. It's an Montosaurus. But there isn't Velociraptor #1 in the game. And there isn't Velociraptor statue in the game. So they kind of had to work with what they got. But this is incredible. Look at that. It's so awesome. You want to see mine? I'm pretty sure I still have it. Maybe. Modular prefabs. Ah, yes, that's so cool. User. Let's see if I can find mine. If it even still exists. I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at my pathetic attempt at it. Look at this. Look at that. That's sad. That's sad to look at. Especially in comparison to what this guy did. Look at that. This was obviously given a lot more love and attention. This was made by a die-hard fan who lived for the detail. I mean, I tried my best. To recreate it, but in comparison, mine really fails. Yeah, I'm quite proud of this park. Look what people have accomplished. Look what I have accomplished. It's amazing. J-Pog, the memories. Yeah. Edit group. Loved it a lot. J-Pog was fun. Yeah, it is. It's incredibly fun. And yeah, that's my part so far. So, obviously, there's a lot of this map that could really be built upon. I mean, look at that. That's just a small fraction of the map. That's our park all the way over there. That tiny little blip. And there's so much more. I would like to build along here. Now, if only this fog could lift, then so I could see.
it would help to play the game, wouldn't it?
Also, I like how it's almost